This next product got a lot of use during our time in the theme parks.
Oh my gosh. So
And it was our Insta360 camera.
I love it. I love it so much. If you are new to knowing who I am, I love cameras. I love taking pictures and videos. I like doing weird stuff with imaging. I just think it's fun. I think it's really, really fun.
Yeah.
So let me just show you a little thing I took today.
Oh,
on this camera, just to give you a taste of what this is like the funniest thing I think I just can't get over it. It's cracks me up.
Is super goofy.
So this is footage that I took from the Insta360 ONE X2 because they have a nose view challenge. So I'll show you how I got this in a second, but I know it's wacky, but it cracks me up. It cracks me up.
It is goofy.
So this is the Insta360 ONE X2. Yes, I believe the name is way too long, but you know, here we are.
Here we are.
It is a good product, so I will go with it. This is the third 360 camera I've gotten. I've had a Theta, which was like hard to use because it didn't have a screen on it at all to work with, and that's what this is here. So that's a great upgrade from that camera. And I had a 360 IO, I think is what it was called, but it was when you plug directly into your phone, and it was great, but the company went under and then the app was no longer updated.
Yep, and so goes.
So it was useless.
The app, yeah.
It was unfortunate. So this camera, I came in a set. So I got the creator kit, I believe is what it was called. So it came with a bunch of different items. So we have the 360 camera. It came with a little lens cap, and it came with our bullet time and invisible selfie stick. It's creator kit light, so that's what this is. And then it also has a 64 gigabyte micro SD card that's in here.
Yeah, that's a lot of space.
It's a lot of things in here, but the videos are big because they're 5K.
Oh yeah.
Which is excellent because then you could just do a lot with it.
Yeah.
Because it's taking so much. No matter where you zoom in or out, it looks really, really great.
For sure.
So the camera is waterproof, and we were in our rental house. There was a pool, and also we're going to the parks, and it was going to be rainy and going to be wet. So I just wanted to make sure I got something that was waterproof. And I don't currently have another waterproof camera, so I was really excited to use this. You can use it with the app or without. So there was a little bit of a learning curve, as there is with most of these cameras.
Yeah.
There's always a little bit of a challenge to get things going, but now I feel pretty good about it. And in the app, the Insta360 app is so good. They have all these different tricks that you can do. So if you are someone who can't come up with new stuff, or it's just nice because it holds your hand.
Yeah.
To do some really neat shots. So let me show you a little bit of what we got, and then we'll kind of explain how some of those happened and with which tools they came with. So this is just a 360 photo we took behind the castle in Magic Kingdom. So there was this neat circle thing on the ground. This is on the stick. So it's just the camera on the stick extended out. This extends out pretty long.
Yeah. About 4 feet?
4 feet.
Yeah.
So this is good. And there's nothing really special about this part. You could use a different stick. If you already have a stick, a monopod or something, but it's a good size, and there's a good rubbery handle. So it is a good one.
Yeah.
If you have something else, you may not need to also have that. We have also a picture at Epcot that we took. And that's your shirt.
That's my shirt.
That's you.
I am Epcot.
Yeah, and so I really like this tiny world look. I think it's super fun to have these kind of images, to position the image this way where you can see the landmark, but you have to be pretty close to the landmark. because we did it with the castle on the other side and we were too far from it, and then the castle is really small. So if you are like right in front of your landmark and you set it up like this, it's going to like pop and it looks really, really great.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
Really good.
With this one, this is really where the party's at. This is called a bullet time bullet time video. And it just tracks you. This is like a setting in the camera. I did not have to do special editing to this outside of like trimming it. But it tracks the people in the video. And it's just really cool.
It's really, really cool.
I love it so much.
And that's with the bullet time string, right?
Which, yeah, I'll show you guys that in a second.
Separate accessory, right?
And then this one we did with the bullet time handle, and I'll show you how that goes together. But in this video, you can see the shadow on the ground. That one is the stick. It's a little bit more difficult to work with, but it does work.
But like the crazy thing is that like the video, like the program in the camera edits out that string. It edits out the stick. It edits out a lot.
Yeah. It's really fantastic how well it works. So this is just a video that I took of us holding the camera out on the stick, and that's how I get a lot of these photos. That I'll do a little bit of video and then take a screenshot, like export a still from it. I find that that's more reliable than just trying to take a picture, because then I have a little more to work with.
Yeah.
And then you have a little video.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's also waterproof, so I had to definitely try it in the pool. And it's like fully waterproof. Look, there's Little Mermaid.
Look, there she is, picking it up.
Yes. And so what I was
So
trying
cool.
to do here there's like a feature in the app that does like a freeze frame. So I didn't set it up correctly, but you throw it up, and then once it's in the air, the AI editor does a freeze frame, spins around, and then continues on its way down.
Cool.
It's harrowing.
Yeah.
And I was like really scared to do it, because I was like, well, it's going to hit the ground. That's why I'm really glad I got this. So it is waterproof without this. This is a separate accessory that we'll talk about in a second. But if you are at all like me, just get this. Just get this, because this is like, if that gets scratched, that's the whole lens.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it. There are smaller lens caps that are like a little stick-on thing, but I really liked this one. And then it comes with this rubber top, which is what I use if I need to charge it, because the charging port doesn't necessarily open with the other lens cap on there. Mm-hmm. But this is where your charging port is, and your battery is in here, and then your SD card is in here.
Cool.
So it's only waterproof if everything's closed. So they make it really clear. They're like, if you see the blue, it's not closed. Mm-hmm. So that's just something to keep in mind. But like, I went underwater with this. You saw I threw it in the water. I washed it in the sink. It's waterproof. It's legit waterproof.
That's rad.
There's a video of a shark eating one.
Wow.
You go.
Oh, you showed me that. Yeah.
Yeah. So somebody's like, they're diving, and the shark bites at it, and they like lose it, and they're like, oh my gosh, whatever. They like abandon ship.
Yeah.
The shark spits it out. They recover the camera, and the footage is amazing.
It's so cool.
It's so good. So that's with this camera. It has the hole in the bottom, so if you want to add it to a tripod or something like that. So that's how you attach it to these items. So this is the bullet time like stick that comes as part of this kit. This bottom one opens up as a little tripod, so you could just use that, right? You could just stand it up like that if you needed to, right? Yep. You can also stand it on its own, depending on where you're at, how stable it is, whatever you're working with. That could be a good option.
Yeah.
But the purpose of this, which I found is a little challenging to use, is to put this here, and then you have you unlock it, and then it spins around. Right? So the idea is that you're going to take this and extend it, right, to whatever length. And then the camera's on it and you spin it around, and then it's going to do that bullet time effect. Now, it was fine. We did it, I think, like 4 times we tried it this way.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's all right. But it does, like, people see you doing it. Now that's the problem. People see you setting up for something like this, then you're like suspicious.
Right.
Because they're like, what are you doing? And I didn't know selfie sticks were not allowed in Disneyland. And we found out. This very nice woman was like, hey, just so you know, you're not allowed to have that in here. I was like, okay. You know, and we put it away.
Put it away.
And then we're just like discreet about it any other time that I ended up using it. So that's what comes with this creator kit. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now the real party is with the bullet time cord, which is this device. It is sold separately, but it is worth it. If you are getting this camera, get this. Just get this. Just get this. So what you do with this one is, again, you'll attach it to the bottom, right? Just like you would with your tripod. But like, look at how discreet this is. It's like, oh, that's just like, whatever. I had this in my pocket like this, like the whole day.
Yeah.
But, oh my goodness.
Whoa.
So with this, right, like at first you're like, what's going to happen with this? Why is this? But you'll take it, right, and you set up your bullet time to record, and then you'll swing it around like a little lasso. So you want to make sure you have a lot of space, but it is really nice for doing like other fun things like this. Like you could go like this. And I've done
around like small objects.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that looks really cool as well. You can do this way. I've seen pictured people doing videos this way, which looks kind of neat while they're like walking underneath something really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a lot you can do with it. So it's definitely something you want to practice with out where you have a lot of space. But it's again.
Yeah, and then be mindful of your surroundings all the way around.
Yeah, because this will definitely whack somebody.
Yeah.
And that's not cute for anybody to do.
Nope.
So I was really glad. Like I was not sure about this, but I'm very glad I got this. So the shot that we use this on, where it really, really showcases this action, is this one. So it goes up and down a little bit, but like you cannot see the string at all. I had everybody asking me, they're like, did you have a drone in Universal? And I was like, no. I hid a little camera in my pocket. So it's like for real, like it's like you're not supposed to be doing this kind of stuff there. We
were like outside of the theme park, right?
Yes.
You know.
And you just like be smart about it, be safe, don't be obnoxious. Like I would never do this somewhere it was crowded. Like when we did it at the first park, it was like when the park first opened, like that shot didn't turn out because it was like our first try at it. So still learning stuff, but my goodness, like nobody was there yet because we were at the beginning of the day. Mm-hmm. So there was lots of open space. And like where we did it, we tried it in front of the castle. We were like far from the castle because there's too many people close to the castle. Right. So this one was like perfect.
Yeah.
This is my favorite.
Happy with how that turned out.
Because this is like this little corner where people usually don't go because they don't realize they can go down there. And we got our little shot. Oh, and it was so good that like, because so what you do with it is like you have to go around a lot. So even though that is maybe like 3 revolutions, I think I do like 6 just to make sure it catches it. Yeah. Because it slows it down and like you just want to make sure it has a good window for the AI to find you, to track you, and for the surroundings to all look really nice.
Yeah.
This is my favorite.
That's where it's at. And it's like really not expensive at all.
No, this is really good. You could use this with other cameras as well. It's the same kind of thread that you would have for the bottom of any camera. Mm-hmm. It's designed for this one, but I think this came from people like kind of rigging stuff. And then so Insta360 was like, oh, let's just make something.
Yeah.
So
something that's going to hold and be durable, as opposed to a makeshift string, which was like whoop up and
there you go.
And there it goes.
So because I'm doing some dangerous things and I am clumsy, that's why I also got this accessory as well. and this is the premium lens guard. So there's other lens guards that are smaller that you can just stick on here, but I really liked this that I could take it on and off. And I would, if you're gonna get something like this, make sure you get the one that is made by Insta360. I wouldn't get an off-brand one because the AI editor has a feature where it cuts out this, like you don't even see it. So all of those shots, this is on there. But when you first watch it, like as it's still processing the video, you can see this black ring around the footage, but then the AI takes it out, it takes out the selfie stick or the string or whatever. It's wild.
It is wild. It is so advanced. And this is like the best 360 camera that I've ever seen you use. Like it's so fun, so excellent.
Yeah, you've known for a while, like I like struggle with these and I like want it to work so bad.
Yes.
But this one,
because when you get a good shot out of it, it's totally worth it. You got
like this.
Yes. And you got a great 360 shot of us in Finland with all the air guitarists. Like everyone's just huddled around, and like you're in the center. So it's so fun for those big groups. We use this at my niece's bat mitzvah. While everybody's on the dance floor, moving in and out, and you got some really cool footage.
Yeah, it's just like there's nothing else that can take it. It's just you post it, like that video of me, the weird one. I posted that this morning, and now it's got like so many plays. Like my Instagram is blowing up because of that. But I'm gonna show you how that is done, and it's not conventional. Okay. So here's our image. This is the live feed from the camera. And here, I can put this back on there so you can see how it blocks it. So you see there's this like black line, right? But because I have it toggled in there, that's going to be on it. Whenever we edit the video, like once it processes the video, it takes that out. It's wild.
So advanced.
So this is a trend that's going on with the Insta360 community, and it's called nose view, and you put it in your mouth.
That is so goofy looking.
Look at you, what's the show like this? That's why I keep the lens guard on.
Yep.
But we did this and we put I put the lens guard on, and then I put cat food, like cat treats, on the outside, and then you get these point of view of the cats licking it.
Oh my
It's amazing.
gosh, it is so funny. It just is so delightful. You see the big nose, big tongue, just like licking the lens cap. Oh. And since we have two cats, it was food on each side, so we had both cats licking the lens cap and just like enjoying themselves, and us just like giggling. Very goofy.
Oh, I'm gonna record, and I'm gonna sit at the drum set.
Yes, let's see this. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's some great footage right there.
Woo!
Yeah.
So I have trouble keeping stuff like that in my mouth. Like I'm terrible at the dentist, but very, very funny.
Very entertaining.
And because it's waterproof, like you can put it in your mouth, but I do worry about getting teeth marks on it. I do see some people who are like doing it, gritting their teeth, and it is wild.
Yeah.
So when you're looking at the footage, like you'll play it back, and then you can mess with it, right? You can find what works for you. Oh my gosh, this is great. This is great. And so we can also track. So I'm gonna track this.
That's so cool.
So like the AI in the app, it's so fun. I still haven't even touched everything, but I love it, and I feel like I've talked about this product for like 45 minutes, but it's so excellent.
Yeah, but it's because there's so many cool features. There's so much to do with it, and like still just kind of like scratching the surface of it all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see how the tracking did. So I need to finesse it.
Oh, okay, that's where
Oh,
the
because I
face
didn't track
tracking
it soon enough. That's
started.
why.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll mess with it. I mean, I could sit here and do this all day.
All day.
All day.
No, she can't.
I could do this all day. But
Yeah.
Insta360 ONE X2, they did just come out with a new one. But it's just water resistant, not waterproof.
Oh, okay.
So it's like got special like Leica lenses. It's more high end.
Gotcha.
You can change things out, but like I'm so happy with this, and it's like my action cam, it's my fun cam. Like, you know, I've got cameras for work, I got cameras for production. This camera's just pure fun.
Pure fun, baby.
It's pure fun.
Yeah.
I love it.